Good day mga Kapointers. Today I'll be lecturing with you our topic, criminal law and jurisprudence. It refers to a territorial unit where the power of the court is to be exercised. We have the choices below. A. Jurisdiction o jurisdiction sa Tagalog. Letter B. Trial courts or courts. Letter C. Venue. And letter D. Territory or territory. The answer is venue. Okay, bakit venue ang sagot? Lagi nating tatandaan yung keyword sa venue is territorial or territory. Territory derived from the Latin word terreo, means to scare, to terrify, to deter, or to frighten. It is so called because the magistrate, meaning magistrado, justice, or judge, within his jurisdiction has the power of inspiring a salutary fear. Fear, takot. Take note that venue is the place or location where a legal case is to be heard. Ito yung lugar kung saan ang isang legal na kaso ay dinidinig. The power of the court is to be exercised. The power of the court is being performed. Ipinapalaganap. Take note also that venue in criminal cases is jurisdictional. That is found in Rule 110, Section 15, if I'm not mistaken. However, in special cases, like co-warranto, it provides special rule on venue where the respondent resides. Question: can we transfer the venue of trial? Yes or no? Can we transfer the venue of trial? Yes or no? The answer would be yes, subject to the approval of the Supreme Court. Venue can be transferred. Ito yung exemption sa criminal case na venue is jurisdictional. Sabi ko nga kanina, venue is jurisdictional, but it can be transferred subject to the approval of the Supreme Court. Number 1. I-approve lang ng Supreme Court yung venue na i-transfer if number 1, the lives of the witnesses will be endangered. Kung nasa panganib o magiging mapanganib ang buhay ng mga testigo. Number 2, if there will be arrest in the administration of justice. Example nito yung Maguindanao Massacre. The crime was committed in Maguindanao, pero sa Quezon City, nilitis ang kaso. Why is it transferred? Well, because it was applied in the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court allows the transfer of venue of trial. Note, the venue of trial, yes, can be transferred. Is different for the purposes of instituting the criminal action. Kasi sa pag-institute ng criminal action, kailangan dun mo ipafile yung kaso sa lugar kung saan nangyari ang krimen. Although venue can be transferred, pero yung sa pag-file ng kaso, dun ka magpa-file sa lugar na pinangyarihan ng krimen. That is what meant by the phrase instituting the criminal action. Sabi ko pa nga, sa Maguindanao case, the crime was committed in Maguindanao, where the action is instituted, of course, in Mindanao, kasi doon nangyari yung massacre. That is a multiple homicide or murder. If we follow the rule, venue is jurisdictional, it could only be instituted in Maguindanao, hindi sa Quezon City. Doon lang i-transfer yung venue kasi inalaw ng Supreme Court. Marahil yung witnesses, yung kanilang buhay ay posibleng manganib. The lives of the witnesses will be endangered. Or it can be arrest in the administration of justice. So inalaw ng Supreme Court. That is the only exemption that venue can be transferred sa criminal case na yung wherein yung venue is jurisdictional, but it can be transferred subject to the approval of the Supreme Court. Okay, let's proceed to question number 2. Pasensya na po dahil regionalistic yung pronunciation ko. I was not live in Manila, so that's why my diction is different. Okay, number 2. The following are the requisites for the issuance of a search warrant, except it must be issued upon probable cause. Tama. It must be issued upon probable cause. Ibig sabihin, maglalabas lang ang korte ng search warrant kapag may probable cause. B. The probable cause must be determined personally by the judge. Yes, it is the responsibility of a judge to issue a search warrant, and therefore kailangan niyang personal na suriin, alamin o scrutinize kung talagang may probable cause. Kasi yung probable cause, kung baga ito ang basis para mag-issue ang judge ng search warrant. Without probable cause, hindi makakapag-issue ng search warrant ang isang judge. Letter C, particularly describing the place to be searched. Yes, this is a must. Kailangan naka-indicate sa search warrant ang mga lugar na pwedeng i-search, unless it will tantamount to a violation against sa right ng subject, right against unreasonable searches and seizures. Kasi sa ligang batas, the right of a man together with his loved ones is protected by the Bill of Rights under Article 3, Section 2 of the Philippine Constitution. It states there the right of the people to be secure in their persons, homes, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature and for any purpose shall be inviolable. So hindi talaga pwedeng labagin ang karapatan ng tao against unreasonable searches and seizure. And no search warrant or warrant of arrest shall issue except upon probable cause. So kailangan may probable cause bago mag-issue yung judge, to be determined personally by him. after examination. Of course, under oath yan or affirmation ng complainant at mga witnesses, testigo na maaaring ma-produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched. So, ayan, kasali siya. Letter D, particularly describing the person to be seized. Kulang. To make it correct, kailangan particularly describing the person to be the person and thing. Kailangan the person and thing to be seized para maging tama din yung letter D. Pero since kulang yung sentence sa letter D, siya yung mali. Siya yung maliban. Maliban sa mga sumusunod. Kasi yung ABC are both requisites, are all the requisites for the issuance of a search warrant, except sa D kasi kulang siya. Dapat particularly describing the person and thing to be seized. Okay, let's proceed sa question number 3. May be defined as the security given for the release of a person in custody of law, furnished by him or a bondsman, to guarantee his appearance before any court as required under the condition herein is specified. A. Pardon. B. Bail. C. Probation. D. Parole. The answer is letter B. Bail. Why bail? Take note that the word security in this definition means something which renders a matter sure. So, yung bail is the security given, na ang ibig sabihin something which renders a matter sure. Pag binigyan ka ng security for your release, kailangan may assurances na babalik ka. Kasi ang meaning niyan is something which renders a matter sure. Hindi security na kapayapaan, peace. Hindi yan ang ibig sabihin ng definition dyan. Ibig sabihin, magbibigay ka ng security, yung assurances mo. So, para magkaroon ka ng assurances, nasisipot ka sa araw na kailanganin ka ng korte. Bibigyan ka ng security for your release. Okay, bail o piyansa sa Tagalog. Yung word na bail is derived from the Latin word securos or securos, meaning freedom from anxiety. 'Di ba kasi pag nakukulong ka, you felt anxiety. You felt the anxiety. Kasi yung atmosphere sa loob, nade-depress ka, depression, yan, nandyan yan. So, yung derivation ng word na veil is securos, meaning freedom from anxiety. Take note, bail in general rule is a matter of right. Gayon pa man, matter of discretion na lang ito ng korte. Okay, kapag upon conviction by the regional trial court of an offense not punishable by death, life imprisonment, or reclusion perpetua, bail is a matter of right. Kapag yung offenses is hindi naman punishable by death, life imprisonment, or reclusion perpetua, bail is a matter of right. Take note. I-take note nyo dito na ang bail is a matter of right kapag yung offense na nagawa niya, yung kasalanang nagawa niya is not punishable. Hindi naman pinaparusahan ng kamatayan, pagkakabilanggo ng habang buhay, o pagkakakulong ng 20 years and 1 day to 40 years, reclusion perpetua. Pero kapag ang offense na nakumit niya is punishable by death, life imprisonment, or reclusion perpetua, that is a matter of discretion. Discretionary po yan ng korte. Okay, kapag nasa kustudiya pa ng batas ang akusado at bago pa ito hatulan, ang pagpiyansa ayon sa batas ay isang karapatan, a right, na maituturing. Kapag ang krimen na inaakusa ay hindi naman punishable by death, life imprisonment, or reclusion perpetua, it is a matter of right. Take note kasi lumalabas yan sa board exam. Okay, let's proceed to question number 4. A detained prisoner is allowed to eat and drink in a nearby restaurant on several occasions. He is, however, well guarded at all times. The warden allowed him to go out of his cell without any consideration whatsoever. The warden may be charged with. The answer is dereliction of duty. Take note, guys, that the word dereliction means negligence. Dereliction of duty, pagpapabaya ng tungkulin. Dereliction of duty or pagpapabaya ng tungkulin, ibig sabihin ay deliberate, intentional, sinadya, o pwede ding accidental siya. Failure to do what you should do as part of your duty or job. Kung ano ang nararapat mong gawin bilang parte ng iyong tungkulin. Kung baga, intentionally or accidentally, failure. In general, ang dereliction of duty ay tumutukoy sa failure, kabiguan dahil sa kapabayaan o obstinacy, kasuwailan sa pagsasagawa ng legal o moral na tungkulin ng isang tao. It could mean both willful or negligent failure to perform assigned duties or performing them in a culpable and efficient manner. Okay guys, that's all for today. To be continued na lang po yung mga iba pang tanong. Salamat.